The second-tier Finnish hockey league is called the Mestis. The Mestis was founded in the year 2000 and is the highest possible league to reach for a team by playing merit, since the Liga is a closed league. The pretty low attendance average of 760 people does not give the teams a big budget for imports and local players, making the league very young. The age average of 23.1 is extremely low for a league of this caliber because it's a pretty skilled league with a lot of young talent in there. As a comparison, the Swiss third league, which is lower in level, has an age average of 23.9, which is higher. The many young players in the league make the league very competitive, as they invest a lot into the training and hope for one good year to earn a contract abroad. The league does not have a clear import rule, as the teams can draw from enough Finn talent to make up a championship-winning team. The record champion is the team Jukurit, which won 10 titles but then moved on to the Liga in 2016. Okay, so the next interview will be with Simon Kosner. Simon moved away from his home when he was 17 and moved to Finland to play hockey in the juniors and in the pros. It will be interesting to hear from his experience, as he also had to move away from home and cope with many new challenges in the new country. Hi Simon.
Hello.
Thanks for being here.
No problem.
We're gonna have some questions for you today, and the first of them is gonna be how come did you move to Finland when you were so young, and who helped you to get there?
Well, I got the chance to move to Finland when I was playing in the juniors in Mannheim in Germany, and one of our coaches was Finnish, and when he moved back to Finland and I was then too old to stay in the junior team because it was under 18 and I was about to get 18 years old, so he gave me the chance to go kind of with him. He was not my coach in Finland, but he was coaching the first league team, and then I got the chance to play for the same club in the juniors.
Okay, so you actually moved to Germany first?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about your stations? From Mannheim, you said, for 1 or 2 years? Or?
Yes, I was 2 years in Mannheim. Well, I grew up here at home in Valgardena and grew up. I played here,
yeah.
And then I went to Switzerland, to Ambri, to play for 1 year, but it was under 14.
Oh, so you were like 13 or 14?
Yeah, but back then it was not because you wanna become better.
Yeah.
It was because my father was coaching there, and so I just went with him.
Oh, okay, so nice.
So, and then after I got the chance to go to Mannheim, and I took that chance and I loved it. But as said, after when I got I got too old to the junior team in Mannheim. I had to look for a new place or where to go to play, and I got this chance to go to Finland, and I took it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you played for like 2 years in the juniors, right? And then
yes, I played. I played 3 years in the juniors, mm-hmm. under 20. Well, 2 years and then 1 year as a overage, and then I played 2 years in the Mestis, which is the second league in Finland.
Oh, nice. And was it for the same team? And how was the level difference from the juniors to the pros?
It was from the same club, yeah. Of course, the level gets better because players are a little bit older and playing. I guess as many players realize it when they move from juniors to men's, they see a difference in the game.
Yeah. Because
the men's hockey is not the same as junior hockey. Maybe the speed is not different, but it's just a little bit different way of playing. But still, the league in general, the Mestis league was in general still really young. Like, I guess many players use it as a step between juniors and really first league team. Yeah.
Yeah, so you mentioned this different game style from the juniors to the pros. Can you explain a little bit what exact difference you mean, and also what advice would you give to a junior player that has to change his game to make that jump successfully?
Well, first of all, I think the experience of men it makes a big difference compared to the juniors. A young player might go into a certain battle in a certain way, first of all, without being worrying about any possible injury or whatever. And men's go in a little bit differently into battles, or they are of course also stronger than younger players, but also the way they go into battles, they might have a little tricks how to get you off balance, or they know better how to keep the balance in case you try to push them, and so on.
Mostly in your head, I mean thinking more.
Thinking more for sure, and also certain little tricks that you learn with the time by playing.
Okay, yeah. And then after the Mestis, you came. I think you played also a few games in the Liga, and then now you play in the Alps Hockey League. Can you compare those leagues? Is there a big difference, or yeah?
Well, yeah, for sure, it is a big difference because, like the first league, Finnish league, is it's one of the top leagues in Europe, and it is much more professional, much more followed by people, and of course hockey in Finland is a national sport, and here in Italy it is not. I guess the biggest difference is that it's more professional, and the game is faster. It's a little bit stronger.
What about the Mestis and Alps, because they're a little bit more on the similar level?
Yeah, I guess the Mestis might be in general a little bit faster because of, as I said, it's still a pretty young league, and many young players try to play with speed, move the puck fast or skate fast, and the Alps Hockey League already has quite a bit of also experienced players that might not need that speed anymore to be successful, because they find other ways to be successful. Sometimes it's better in certain situations to slow down than to always go 100, and also these things you learn with the years, and or maybe also with the age you don't have the speed anymore. That's also possible, but that's I guess the biggest difference, that the league in Mestis is younger, and it's, I guess, the speed of the game is quicker.
And one more thing is, as a young player, there's many options. Maybe the Swiss Junior League, the German Junior League, Sweden, Finland, and so on. Would you recommend any specific league for a young player nowadays, or do you see any differences?
Well, to be honest, I really don't know. Can't really say Swiss is better than Sweden or Finland, or we see all these countries having great results, bringing up young players every year. So I guess if you have the opportunity to play in any of these countries as already in the younger ages, it's quite good everywhere.
Okay. Did they help you with the school part and the moving apartment and so on, the team, or how did you manage that?
Yes, I got help from the team with finding an apartment, and I was living by myself. I got a little apartment. I didn't really get a big salary, but I got an apartment, and at that age I was happy, because I also saw it as an opportunity to maybe one day being able to get into the pros, and then with the school, I was studying in the university, and the school really helped us. The school was never a problem when we had training or games or anything like that, so they were really They were really
Even though
helpful.
it was separate.
It was separate, yeah.
And for a young player that is looking to move to a country to play hockey, does he call coaches or does he go to international tournaments? Do you have any maybe that you heard from other examples that you would give a young players an advice?
Well, yeah, for sure. If you have the chance to know somebody, to ask directly if there would be a possibility to play in the junior team, for sure it's helpful, because I guess just playing and hoping that somebody sees you is not that easy.
Yeah.
That's what I saw for myself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was it actually from our part. It was very interesting to see your story and your perspective, and thank you again to be here today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.